there's also been a significant increase in coronavirus cases in the United States, and so the handling of the pandemic has remained a key electoral issue 11 days before the country goes to the polls. More than 80,000 new cases were recorded on Friday. That is the highest number since the pandemic began. In a speech in Delaware, the Democratic candidate Joe Biden accused President Trump of giving up fighting the virus and of not having a plan to combat it. And he said that if he were elected, he'd immediately put in place a national strategy and ensure a future vaccine was free. Let's have a listen.
Once we have a safe and effective vaccine, it has to be free to everyone, whether or not you're insured. Let me say that again. The vaccine must be free and freely available to everyone.
Well, let's discuss that development with Kelly Hyman. She's an author and Democratic strategist and joins us now from Denver, Colorado. Thanks very much for your time. Let's start then with that vaccine promise by Joe Biden. I mean, the US healthcare system is a real patchwork, isn't it? Hospitals, insurers, government programs. How realistic then is the idea of delivering a vaccine to hundreds of millions of Americans for free?
I think it's definitely possible. And first, my thoughts and prayers go out to anyone that's been affected by COVID-19. These are very stressful and uncertain times. In the United States, they have the affordable health care program, and that was implemented by Obama. But however, Trump wants to get rid of that, and there's 20 million people that cannot have health care under Trump's watch, and people are very concerned about that. So I think it's important to have a vaccination for the people, because we need to come together and unite, and that's what Biden's going to bring to our country and to other countries and our allies, such as the UK.
It was interesting in that debate on Thursday that we did hear the president say that the US was turning a corner, and you know that isn't borne out by the facts because cases are rising, hospitalizations are rising. Joe Biden, though, said, I will end this. He said, I will end this about the coronavirus pandemic. Now, scientists are telling us that this virus is going to be with us for a very long time, if not indefinitely. Is Joe Biden being as straight with the American people as he needs to be?
Absolutely. And I would disagree with some of what he said. He basically said that it is going to be with us, but he does have a plan. We have to remember that Trump had no plan. He knew about it. He knew how contagious it was. And he said, oh, this is just a hoax. This is, it's going to go away in the spring. Oh, inject yourself with bleach and everything's going to be okay. And, and then he later said that he was joking in that regards. But I think it's important to remember that Biden definitely has a plan. He can implement having masks. He also said that he's going to talk to the governors. We have to come together as a nation. In the United States, it's not a red state or a blue state. It's the United States of America. And that's what Biden represents. He's going to bring people back together and unite the people and speak to the governors and work with them and have a plan and move forward.
Kelly Hyman, we're going to leave it there. Thanks for giving us your thoughts on the state of the race.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.